They'll look to throw yet again. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready?
They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Come on. Hey.
Complete with the grab. And the Steelers are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up 1st and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down.
It is brought in the end zone. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the 4th quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Commanders' offense get those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The tight end, Allen, in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That is left side and taken in by Allen. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. From the 33, here's 2nd and 1. Off his own read, Daniels gonna hang on to it. And he's gonna be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Commanders' 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and that will lead to a 2nd down. Check. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. As caught, that's Lane. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Bronco switch.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Back to the sideline and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he let him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And taken in. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
The Steelers first down. First and 10 on the 26-yard line.
They'll run with Tracy. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Commanders' 25.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3.
Get it.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. And the Steelers are going to have what looks to be 1st and goal. He'll take this down to the 10.
That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
At the 10-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
Let's go. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So, after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Come on, come on.
The tight end, Allen, in motion. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. All 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10.
10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go.
Throwing now, Daniel. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Over the middle and caught by Judy. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
That's good for a Washington first down.
The air again is Daniel. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Check.
Here is 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Check.
They'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Moving to his right. He'll carry that ball loosely, and it is out. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. Ready.
Drive will start on the ground, and he's going to be taken down right at midfield. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Let's go.
First down, Steelers.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back.
Still first down.
Got it. Ready. Get it.
Back to the ground after the penalty. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Steelers.
They'll stay on the ground. Space to run inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown Steelers. That is his first touchdown this year.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Ready.
First down. Daniel. Over the middle. He's got McClure. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. This pass caught. Right side, it's out. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Ready. Go.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Daniels now going to look to throw. Pushed out to his left. And they're not going to even sniff the first down line there. They get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a 4th down.
45-yard line. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Here we go. One final play. Now he'll work his way out right. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They're winning.